that's where your challenge is going to be. There are a lot of interest in this exercise, but collegiality is the way forward for you. Is the way forward for any panel that wants to come out with a satisfactory result. So it means we have to put the country first as we engage in this exercise. Maybe temporarily detach from your mother organization, from your mother environment, so that you can do the best for this country. With those remarks, I want again to say thank you to the Chief Justice for your continued support and availability. I know you're fairly busy, but you have always given us time to enable other processes also to support governance of this country. Those remarks, I once again say congratulations to the panel. We wish you well, but have the task, the magnanimity of the task ahead of you as you start off the exercise. Thank you very much. God bless.
Thank you, Mr. Arthur Osia, for your presence here this morning and for the wonderful remarks. I now call upon the Honorable Chief Justice to make her remarks. Karibu.
Thank you very much, our Chief Registrar of the Judiciary, Honorable Frinda Mukaya. Thank you, our Principal Assistant Secretary, Mr. Arthur Osia, our very distinguished members of the IEBC selection panel, distinguished members of the press, a very good morning to you. Yes, thank you. And let me also join the Chief Registrar of the Judiciary and the Principal Administrative Secretary to extend my heartfelt congratulations to each one of you, members of the IEBC selection panel, on your appointment to this crucial national duty. The responsibility you assume today is not just a legal function. It is a solemn call to serve the people of Kenya and safeguard the integrity of our democracy. The importance of this moment cannot be overstated. Your role in constituting the IEBC Commission is foundational to the strength of our democracy. The credibility of elections defines the stability of a nation, and history has shown us that when elections are free, fair, and transparent, our country flourishes. However, when they are mismanaged, the consequences are severe, threatening national unity and public trust, and it's very difficult to recover from those effects of mismanaged and consequences of badly conducted elections. This is why your task is of the utmost significance to Kenyans. The future of our democracy depends on the integrity of the men and women you select to lead the IEBC. The commissioners you appoint must be individuals of untainted credibility, committed to independence, impartiality, and the principles enshrined in our Constitution. The IEBC is not just another government agency. It is not just another constitutional commission. It is the custodian of our electoral integrity, and its composition must reflect the highest standards of professionalism and credibility. As you all know, the past 2 years, Kenya has endured an unacceptable situation. An electoral commission has persisted for 2 years without commissioners. Since January 2023, the IEBC has been unable to fully discharge its constitutional mandates, creating significant gaps in our electoral process. And the effects of this vacuum, ladies and gentlemen, have been far-reaching. Vital functions such as boundary delimitation, voter registration, and by-elections have stalled. Even more concerning, the absence of duly constituted commission has denied some constituencies and wards their fundamental rights to representation in the National Assembly and in the county assemblies. This is not just an administrative challenge. For me, it is a democratic disruption. We cannot and we must not allow such a situation to persist any longer. The Constitution is clear. Governance must be continuous. Institutions must function effectively, and the rights of Kenyans must not be held hostage by uncertainty or unnecessary delays. As the judiciary, we remain unwavering in our commitment to upholding the rule of law and protecting the constitutional processes from manipulation, obstruction, or undue influence. While every Kenyan has the right to seek legal redress on matters of constitutional significance, this right must not be weaponized to stall governance or advance narrow political interests at the expense of the public good. Recognizing the urgency of this matter, I personally, as the Chief Justice, took responsibility to ensure that all cases affecting or delaying the constitution of the IEBC were prioritized for resolution. Justice must never be an obstacle to progress. It must be the very foundation upon which a just and democratic society is built. Today, I urge all the institutions and stakeholders involved in this process, Parliament, political actors, civil society, and the larger public, to ensure that the recruitment of the new IEBC commissioners is conducted with speed. It must also be imbued with integrity and transparency. The Kenyan people expect and deserve nothing less. Today, you take an oath of responsibility that will shape the democratic future of our nation. Your oath of office is not a mere formality. It is a pledge of service to the people of Kenya. It demands that you act with unwavering integrity, resisting any influence that seeks to compromise the credibility of this process. Your guiding principle must be merit and merit alone. The individuals you select must inspire confidence in the electoral process and uphold the values of transparency, accountability, and inclusivity. Kenyans are watching, and the trust they place in our institutions will be determined by the integrity of the choices you make, my brothers and sisters. Strong institutions are the bedrock of our democracy. The IEBC, like all constitutional commissions, must be allowed to function independently, free from any political or external interference. And as a nation, we must remain committed to ensuring that our institutions serve the people, not personal interests. Let us not lose sight of the weight of this moment. The work you embark on today is not just about filling positions. It is about securing the legitimacy of our elections, the stability of our government, and the future of our democracy. Today, you step into a role that carries immense national responsibility. The weight of this task is not just in the selection process that you will oversee, but in the lasting impact your decisions will have on Kenya's democracy. The integrity, independence, and credibility of IEBC start with you today. Your duty is clear to identify the leaders of unshakable integrity, impartiality, and competence, men and women who will inspire trust in our electoral process and ensure that every Kenyan can participate in free, fair, and transparent elections. The trust of the nation rests in the diligence, fairness, and transparency with which you execute your mandate. I know you will be put under pressure. There will be influence of partisan interests. You must resist all those and seek to delay this process. Your guiding principle must be always the public interest, nothing more. The oath you have taken today is a solemn pledge to Kenya and to serve Kenya with unwavering commitment to the rule of law and the Constitution, which must remain your true north. The decisions you make will shape not just the 2027 elections, but the future of our democracy. I have no doubt you will rise to this occasion with honor, patriotism, and a deep sense of duty. Let this process be a beacon of integrity and setting a standard for all other institutions to follow. I wish you wisdom, courage, and success in this noble endeavor. May your work strengthen our democracy, uphold the rule of law, and inspire confidence in the institutions that serve the Kenyan people. I thank you all and wish you God's blessings. May the light of God shine upon you every day of your life, and may His blessings never depart you as you embark on this monumental task. Thank you very much.